Hello, all. Welcome to a first session. We are going to talk about enterprise software. What is an enterprise software? And this is a business viewpoint. So, if you are working in a business and not aware of technology, so you may be a finance manager, operations manager, or someone within one of the different departments in any organization, this session is for you. So this is a business viewpoint, understanding what is the enterprise software. This is one of the common questions we get asked, and hence why I'm recording this video for you. Okay, so let's get into it, starting from the start. Now, any business, when it is in a initial stages, we need some software, some tool to manage our finances. So invoice management, creditors, debtors, general ledger, these items, these processes needs to be sorted out first as we start, and all other operations tends to be quite manual. But as business grows, we need a software, a tool for customer connections, customers relationships, and so forth. And as we grow further, we need a tools or a software for operations oversight, operations management, whether the operations are manufacturing, it can be professional services, or it may be asset intensive industry, so mining or any commercial big manufacturing and so forth. So we don't need everything from start. As we mature, we need tools, software, processes, starting from the foundations of finance. And as business grows, we need customers and then operations. So this tends to be a sequence in which any business, any enterprise requires tools, software to manage their processes. So this is the foundation. Now, what it means is that as we grow, we have more volume. Initially, we may implement a finance software. A finance software could be, say, Myob or Xero if it is a small or medium-sized business. And then we move forward and say, look, I have got quite a big list of customers, and I don't know who I have contacted and who others, and follow-ups and so forth, and who we have sent quotes to. Marketing initiatives is our manual as well. So we need a customer relationship management or a CRM software, and perhaps there may be a second software that we implement in an enterprise, which is CRM. Moving to operations, so it could be a services, professional services management software. If it's an asset based organization, say manufacturing or mining or any or local government, we may need a software to manage assets. Similarly, field services, depending upon the type of organization, we need tools, software to manage different departments, different capabilities within the organization. And as we grow, we need a software to manage human resources, which we call as human capital software management software, HCM. So all in all, as volume increases, we start with implementation of a finance software, move to a customer relationship implementation, and then based upon the type of organization, we tend to implement different type of software to automate those individual capabilities, those individual departments. This is a natural sort of progression of almost any business. But the next problem is now we have implemented software in different departments, but they are now silos. Now we deal with software silos which are not integrated. And what tends to happen is excuse me, though we have individual departments sorted, they are relatively automated now, but we still have no visibility between inter-departments. So if there is a new sale in, say, sales department, the sales department have to manually go to, say, finance department and tell them there's a new contract, new customer, so they set up in their system. Similarly, they go to, say, production or delivery team to tell them about this new win, so they can start procuring the resources and plan for the delivery and so forth. So the individual departments, though, have got a tool, a software to manage their processes, but there is a lack of end-to-end process improvement. So the processes tends to be manual. There is a lot of data duplication, and there is no real-time reporting. So, or minimal real-time reporting at an enterprise level. So this is the next challenge an enterprise faces when the individual departments are have got some sort of software, but the integration is not there. The software is within individual silos that are department based. So at this point in time, we look at a solution. So what any enterprise will be looking at is a one unified software, a one software or one integrated solution which integrates all the tools within all these different departments. So a department A could be, say, sales, a department B could be finance, a department C could be operations, and so forth, and HR, and so forth. So we look for a way to integrate all these different departments or the tools within different departments, so we have a consolidated view of the enterprise, and we have a real-time integration, real-time information at the enterprise level. So that's what we look for. And what it means is, like, from a day-to-day business perspective, we have a sales order. Say, for instance, we have a new sales order enter in the system. What we expect is it automatically triggers inventory allocation. If the invoices are not paid, the delivery manager is automatically notified, so they are not dispatching new products or existing orders or additional services to the customer. And similarly, another example is when we have a sales forecast, the system gives us suggestions for resources that we need to procure or hire and so forth. So it is end to end. That's what we expect. That's what we want from a software which is more unified, end to end, interdepartmental. I hope that's making sense. So we started with the how we start from the finance operations, and we are moving towards, as business is maturing, our challenges are now different. So we had a software for individual departments. Now the software are not talking to each other, and we are now looking for one unified integrated software that can deal with our end-to-end processes, and they are interdepartmental. So between finance, sales, operations, we have a one software that deals with end-to-end processes. Moving on, this is what enterprise software does. That's the problem that enterprise software solves for us. Now let's see what it means. So enterprise software, which is a little thing here at the bottom of the picture. So enterprise software is a one unified platform, one integrated software that offers a services or process automation to end-to-end enterprise, to the complete end-to-end processes within enterprise. We'll take some examples to put some context in it. But For now, consider enterprise. When we say enterprise software, it is a unified platform that deals with end-to-end processes within the enterprise. So that means we have got a departments, all these different departments. Now they're unified from the data and process perspective. The process automation is now end to end, whether it is from a procurement to payment, it is one unified process, end to end, managed in one software. And similarly, there is an order to cash, the end to end process is in one software. There is a real time visibility. If the customer is canceling a order, then the procurement team is already aware of the cancellation. The delivery team is aware of the cancellation, hence they can manage their subsequent processes accordingly. It eliminates silos and it's one unified view, and the data is fresh. This is real-time data, so we can make data-driven decisions, our daily operational decisions effectively. So that is what a enterprise software it is. This is one software that deals with end-to-end processes and gives you a unified view of the world at an enterprise level. I hope that makes sense. We started this with the foundation, moved on to the business maturity and what businesses tends to do as they mature from a digital maturity perspective, and at once they are sort of reasonably mature, they look for a enterprise software. So the question is, from here, what's next? There may be a lot of questions that you may have. You may be dealing with such integration problems, or you may be looking for enterprise software. Anyway, get in contact with us. My name is SP. I'm a consultant at Pani Consulting, and we partner with medium-sized businesses and solve digital maturity problems. With that, I take your leave. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, get in touch with us. We'll share details in the comments below. And let's get in touch. Thank you so much.